Welcome you all to Learn IT in 5 minutes, and today we are going to talk about RACI or Responsibility Assignment Matrix. This topic is a little bit into program management area, and you could find it in multiple places. It is not necessarily related to IT, but you should be hearing it multiple places. So without further ado, let's get on to the what exactly is the RACI matrix and or a responsibility assignment matrix. RACI is nothing but a. So what is the RACI matrix? It is a responsibility assignment chart. It maps out every task, milestone, or key decision involved in completing a project and assigns which roles are responsible for each action item and which personnel are accountable and where appropriate who needs to be consulted or informed. So RACI is nothing but a full form of responsible, accountable, consulted and informed. And this is used when there are multiple stakeholders are involved in delivering a certain project. So it needs to be the responsibilities needs to be very much clear, otherwise it will cause an confusion and everybody will be at the end of the project or during the project will be looking at each other to make certain deliverables, and you will be finding at the end that nobody have delivered anything just because there was no clear responsibilities or identified when the project got started. So R starts for R. R represents responsible, the person who actually carries out the process or task assignment. He is the person who gets the task get done. Okay. Accountable, the person who is ultimately accountable for process or task uh, being completed appropriately. Okay. Basically, accountable person um, who will be answering to some senior management or a client, and he is the person who will be performing the actual activity. Okay. And consultant, okay, when this activity or task needs to be performed, these are the people who are not directly involved, but they are consultants since they are considered to be a subject matter expert or a stakeholder. Okay. Informed, okay, like suppose certain task needs to be involving multiple systems. Okay, during that time they might definitely won't be working on your task, but they need to be informed about what is happening and there is something they should be watching out in case something goes wrong. So that is about uh, those people or those stakeholders form, they are into the informed category. So let's get on to the a typical RACI matrix, how it looks like. Okay. So a typical RACI matrix has basically tasks, okay, roles, and who is going to be performing, which role is going to perform what activity, where they fall in the time in the task actually performing this task, and there are phases assigned to it actually. Okay, so when you are defining a task like role 1, if your project consists of multiple people, like for example you have essays, load testing, or your developers. So that time, if certain task needs to happen, if this task is related to requirement gathering, then responsibility lies with the business analyst and not necessarily uh, with your developer. Okay, but they needs to be consulted or informed. Okay, or miss, yeah, those are the people we need to be informed about. So this is all about RACI matrix. If you have a question, please put it in the comments or chat section, and I'll be happy to respond. Till then, please subscribe channel to help in spreading the knowledge. So this is all about RACI today.